We are going to analyze a section of this video called If You Want a Girlfriend by Derek Silver. Don't know this guy. It popped up on my feed. And if you want to watch the full video of his, I'll put the link in the description. And we're going to see what's wrong with the way that men think in 2024.
Actually, I'll tell you this. Last year, I went on a lot of dates. And each time, obviously, I paid the bill, whether we were just grabbing ice cream, getting drinks, or getting dinner. Which obviously I don't have a problem with. Like, that's what you're supposed to do as a guy. But I would say maybe 20%, maybe even less than 20% of the time, I was actually thanked for paying the bill. They don't reach for it, they don't pretend to reach for it, they just look at you. And what's even more interesting is they watch you to see how much you tip, to see if you're stingy or broke or whatever. And they're microanalyzing everything you do. Because of this feminist nonsense, everything is a red flag or a green flag. Like you're some sort of game to them where they're taking away points or adding them, trying to look for reasons to disqualify or qualify you. And again, this is the nature of what social media has done to dating. Talking about you're a queen and know your worth and all this crap. Like, what worth? You're in your early 20s. Like, you don't know anything. Like, I could literally see her in my peripheral and I'm pretending like I don't. And then I gotta end up like paying a bigger tip because like you don't want to feel like a bitch. And to be honest, I'm not.
Okay, so that's enough. There's a lot wrong with this projection that's going on here. And just kind of had to make this video. I mean, from talking about not being thanked for paying for stuff. I mean, dude, you're the man. And on top of that, the reason why they're not thanking you, because they don't like you for being you. You're positioning yourself as a beta male provider. So of course, if you're positioning yourself as a beta male provider, they're not going to thank you. And if they don't enjoy spending time with you, they're not going to offer to pay for it. Not that you should necessarily want that, but, and then the last thing he said about seeing the girl in the peripheral and then tipping more because you don't want to seem like a bitch. Think about what he just said. He cares so much about what they think that he's going to tip more because he wants to give off an impression to this person. So 3,800 views because he cares so much about what the girl thinks of him that he's going to change and react to the situation and tip because he cares more about what the girl thinks of him than what he thinks of himself. And he's projecting this onto you guys when you watch this. That's 3,800 views. I mean, he's positioning himself. Just, you can tell if you know what you're doing with girls, if you've been around the block, you know this guy's projecting onto you. And he's positioning himself in a way that the girls he's attracting, he probably has a good job, probably has something, in his profile. I think if he's dating on dating sites, I don't remember how he said he's meeting the girls, but he's positioning himself in a way to where the only benefit to go out with him is financial. And when that's the case, of course you're going to attract these low quality people. And on top of that, if you have the mentality of I have to do this or she's going to think I'm a bitch, of course you're going to have bad experiences because you don't respect yourself and she's smelling that on you. So be careful what kind of content you're consuming. If you want a girlfriend, get one. If you don't, then don't. Don't listen to this nonsense. That's basically just coping, kind of like circle jerk. It feels good. It's relatable. It's the easy way out. Don't fall for it. There's no solution to it. It's either you're a winner or you're a loser. And being reactive is what losers do. So I'll leave the link to this video if you want to watch it in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.